Welcome to the Florida Courts e-filing portal and a look at what's coming on September the 18th. When you log in to the test site using your username and password, the first thing you'll see is we have a My Alerts page. The My Alerts page will list all of the alerts that you have received as a filer that are still pending. These alerts have to do with documents that have been sent to the pending queue, with request removals from people you have added to an e-service list that do not wish to participate in the e-service process for that case, as well as e-service email delivery failure. Any alerts that you, the filer, have received that are pending will be listed on the My Alerts page, and when you log into the portal, you will be taken to the My Alerts page and not the e-filing map until all of your alerts are cleared. To clear these alerts, you simply click on the filing ID, which takes you back to the My Filings page and allows you to go ahead and complete the process by clicking on your filing or your NEF column link, which takes you back into the filing process and allows you to resubmit the document that was deficient. Once you have finished that filing, it will then be removed from your My Alerts page, and as you work through the process and remove all of your alerts, once they have been all removed, then when you log in, you will be taken to the e-filing map. On the e-filing map, you can see that we have our news and information section. There also is a date next to the information that you see. That's the second thing we have added to this release for you, the filer. The news and information postings will carry the date that they were added or updated to the portal so that you'll know you have read them or whether or not you need to investigate and possibly explore more documentation to support the news and information item. The third piece of information we've added is a workbench. The workbench is basically a draft folder so that you can go through the filing process, save it to your workbench, which then allows you at a later date to come back in, click on Resume Filing, and then complete the filing process of this submission that you had parked in your workbench. It would take you back to your case parties page where you can make any changes necessary, or case information. Then you move on to your case parties where you can add parties if you need to, or you select the party you're filing on behalf of, and then you continue the process and submit your document. Or you can save it again to your workbench. The date that you last updated that document or that submission will be found here in the Date Last Updated column. If you should need to delete the submission, you can easily do so by clicking on the X and confirming that you wish to delete that submission. These filings will stay on this page for 5 days, and then they will disappear with the oldest date shown at the bottom. Workbench is also available from your My Filing options, as are your My Alerts. The next thing I'd like to show you is on your My Account tab, under My Profile. You now have the ability to edit or to select your email preferences. So if you do not wish to receive email notification of your filings being received by the county, you can deselect that item and you will no longer receive the filing received confirmation email in your email provider. So you have the ability to deselect your filing received email notification, as well as corrected filing received, processing completed for the filing ID number, and your filed for judicial review documents. When you make those changes, you simply either select to receive it or deselect, click on Update, and it will embed those changes And from that point on, you will receive the documents or the email notifications for those filing statuses that you wish to receive. Next, I would like to show you on your My Cases page an additional search option that we have added, which is to be able to search for cases in which you have been added as an other attorney or an interested party. When you do that search, it pulls up the list of cases that you have not filed to but have been added as an other attorney interested party. You don't have access to the official court file until you actually file to the case. So if you choose to file, you can click on the File Now button and submit your document. If, however, you have been added in error and you wish to remove yourself from the service list, you can click on the court case number, which brings up the e-service list, and you can see that you have been added here. So you can remove yourself from the e-service list in this case if you have been added in error, and for whatever reason the party that added you, even though you requested removal, did not remove you from the e-service list. So that is an item on the My Cases page. It's a new search item that we added to allow you to manage how you receive service in those cases in which you have been added as an other attorney interested party. We also have changed on the filing path the Documents page. So if I go to My Cases and I choose a case I wish to file to, if I jump over to the Documents tab, you'll see that when we click on Add Document, there's no longer your document category and document type drop-downs. There's simply a search option that you can use up here, or you can search the number of documents that they have available for you to file based on your case type. To do that, you can go through the pages of documents by clicking the page numbers. If you choose to do a search, I recommend that you type in a unique name of the title of your document, hit the Tab or the Enter key, and it will pull up all of the documents linked by that county to that case type that you have the ability to file. So you would choose the document you're going to file, type in the number of pages, browse out to find where you have created that document, added the S/ and the attorney's type name to that document, which is the official electronic signature, save that document to a PDF document, take your one last look to make sure it's the document you wish to file, and then attach it to your submission and click on Save. So now the document, group, and category have been removed, so you simply do a search with using a unique name of the document that you are going to file, and it will pull up all of the documents that have that word as part of their title. Also has a warning on removing metadata from your document. There's been a lot of talk about metadata and removing it, and there's a video link here to show you how quickly and how easily you can remove metadata from a Word document. So then you would simply, again, type in the number of pages of your document, browse out, find that document, take one last look at it, make sure it's got the case number, the attorney's signature, saved as a PDF, and attach it to your submission. Once you see the size of your document, you're good to go, and you can move on by choosing one of the 3 confidentiality designations. And at this point, you can choose Next, and you can choose your e-service recipients, or you can save it to your workbench, which then takes you to your workbench and shows you the submission you were just going through, tells you the date and time that you saved it to the workbench and allows you to resume filing at a later date, retaining all of the information you have just completed, or you can delete the submission if you no longer wish to have that submission remain. And again, those submissions will be available for 5 days, and then they will come off your service list. So that's a quick look at what we have coming up in our September release. That will go to production the evening of Friday, September the 18th. So it will be available for you when you log in to file your documents Monday morning on September the 20th.